DK versus Fearx for some reason is becoming a rivalry. It's not a rivalry, it's a charity match. Chat, the Rise group is important. Because Fearx, we need to hate watch. Bro is bro. DNF is on a massive streak to come back to Worlds. DK is gonna finish first place. And DRX, well, they're just there to ruin everyone's day. So. They want Gwen. Shiwu, you still got Rumble. They didn't ban it. Yeah, Gwen first pick is pretty good.
The thing is, like, I do think that
but Azir is open, so I mean, but Azir Rumble is not the best. They take the Azir. Ooh, the reason I don't like the Azir pick is because you're holding yourself here, right? Azir Rumble, Gwen, Sin. I feel like here you just take Gwen, Sin, Zal, mid on 3. And the best they can do is Trundle what? You can't pick Trundle Rumble. That's gonna fucking that's gonna be trash. Those champs won't work well together. But Lucid has been a notorious Sin Zhao. Was it him, the notorious Sin Zhao Inter? Yeah, it is him. Never mind. He's not a Sin Zhao player. I just completely remembered. He just runs it the fuck down on Sin Zhao. Or what? Why don't they pick Gwen? What? What? Oh, is it Ziggs on 3? Ziggs on 3 would be disgusting. Ziggs on 3 would be disgusting.
Yeah, that's an option.
They're pre-picking Trundle blind. Don't like that. Just drop the Gwen Zinzao or what? I feel like Gwen Zinzao together is so OP. Could do Jarvan here as well, actually. I think Jarvan for Fearx is pretty good. They have double dash, solo lane, AP, and the enemy has Barris Rumble. Are they gonna pick Ziggs on 3? Are they gonna play their fucking disgusting ass poke comp? Severe Jhin, yeah, Severe Jhin ban's good for DK. What do you ban as Fearx? Trundle, maybe? Don't think it works in their comp. I feel like Maokai works in DK's comp. Maokai. Sejuani kind of works in DK's comp, but I don't know if I like it. What's a good last ban? I feel like Alistar ban is pretty good, you know. I feel like Alistar ban is pretty good. Because at least... Here's what I think. Alistar ban is good because Alistar on 4 is quite strong. And if you were to ban Alistar, if you imagine it, if they take Rel on 4, I feel like Braum is really good value. For your comp, you have Gwen, Xin, Zhao, Xin, Azir. And if they don't take Rel, I think taking Rel is pretty good for you. Because they can't play Braum with Rumble Yone. Like, the game is just... I feel like the game's just a horror, isn't it? They're gonna do the Sejuani. Yeah, Sejuani is the only champ that really works with Yone. Is it Yunara time for Diable? No, it's not right. Xayah Rakan. Lucian Nami, Lucian Braum. I feel like Braum is just great for Fearx. Braum is crazy value for Fearx. I think D+ should go Rakan. Alistar is really good with their champs. I think Rakan must be better, but Alistar always works. Alistar, if you're playing Xin Zhao and Gwen, Alistar is the most annoying fucking shit ever. It just stops everything you want to do. Whose draft you prefer more? I don't know, man. I feel like this comp is really good in isolation together and scales very well and has strong lanes. I actually prefer Fearx's comp, I think. But I didn't say that out loud. Subscribe now. Okay, enjoy the video. V plus Kia fighting. Yeah, the reason I prefer Fearx's comp is I feel like Braum has 4 champions that is OP with Braum. Gwen Braum OP, Xin Zhao Braum OP, Lucian Braum OP, Azir Braum OP. And DK have 4 melee champs against all those on-hitters with Braum. And they have winning lanes. Bot wins, top wins, mid wins. Like, the draft is a horror for DK. Unless Diable is just like a psycho and Beryl can like Q-flash him and knock him on the tower. Because Diable is a psycho. How does DK win the game? They just have to pray that they stay even and then play good in teamfights. Like, look how much prio they have bot. Look at this. Maybe they do like a Lost Ratones here in like 3 minutes and like, look, let's fight their Grump and then we just fucking get 5-man TP'd on and lose the game. Doesn't trust himself in the 50-50, has to pull in the bush. Dies of cringe.
Lucid's coming on over, looking to try and get something done.
It's so cooked, man. The 3v3 is so losing. The 2v2 is so losing. Everything's losing.
And with that Winter's Bite landing,
holy fuck, that Braum blind was crazy. I thought Braum was OP for them, but oh my god, blinding it. I guess maybe DK actually can't pick Alistar, they just have to pick a range support. Does Rakan make this lane easier? Probably not, right? Probably a little bit, but not like they're gonna win.
are stronger. Like, you're not going to let fake Retchobi get his
Oh, they're looking for Beryl. They'll find him
That
there
was
as
a
well.
nice
Wind
Q
becomes
flash.
lightning, but a headbutt to get out of the way. Still, it's first blood that
That's
goes
so
over to
unplayable,
Raptor.
by the way. Like, it is
Playing
so
around this
unplayable.
bottom lane has been the aim of the game. Wrapping around.
Shivu!
Oh,
Yeah, he's completely cooked.
Is going to
He has
see
phase rush though. Maybe we can play it.
Coming in as there's the equalizer, but it's a great exhaust to make sure that she is probably going to have to use his flash. There it is. Wind becomes lightning. Some more needlework is going to come on through there, and in fact wasn't even necessary.
Exhausting spear move for the game now. Exhausting spear move in the game now.
Door.
So someone tell me why Lucid's playing Sejuani.
They do get full
Someone
vision
tell me
control
why that's
in this
happening.
river.
Yeah, as I was saying,
Let me see.
talk about the
Lucid
big
win rate on
changes
Sejuani.
in League of Legends that
Ah
really
yes,
made it
40%
better.
across
Second
50
place
games.
draft, first place tempo vibes.
2024 Sejuani win rate, 26% across 19 games. His lowest win rate champion by miles. So why is he... Bro, get that man off the Sedge. I think a meta shift is coming, man. I feel like it's coming. A meta shift is coming. It's on the horizon. I can smell it. I feel like the next patch, maybe, the game's gonna shift to tank jungle, range support, and hyper carry AD. I can just feel it coming. Like the orange Sejuanis with the Jinx Lulus, like I just feel it coming. Or the Karmas. Like Nautilus jungle's gonna be meta, which is a tank. And like Sejuani Maokai are already like pretty useful. And all the melee supports are getting nerfed. And all the AD junglers have been getting nerfed. So the skirmishing junglers are getting nerfed, the melee supports are getting nerfed. The hyper carries are now rising in prio with Jinx Aphelios slowly with Thresh. And tank jungles are being added. And also the Rumbles and the Gwens are slowly getting hit, aren't they?
Is sweeping his way up towards this.
So something's coming.
Lucid's just going to immediately come over, try and bully him out here. There's a nice knock-up. Permafrost comes in as Showmaker might be able to get enough damage as the Crescent Guard does come on through. Wind becomes lightning. It's a lot of damage onto Showmaker. And
One tap, one tap.
Vikla looks for the angle. The
nice.
From Showmaker gets him over the wall, and now Clear could be in trouble as well. The Permafrost comes
Oh
down.
my god, Showmaker! Showmaker! A couple big ones. That was a Vikla Montazir right there. It's peak. It's peak. Genshin Impact updates are stopping. Showmaker's peaking. Lucid's getting the Sejuani out early in the split. The DK Rise is on the horizon as well. There's a massive Genshin Impact update next month. Well, we're fucked. I really think BNK Fearx should still win this game with their champs. But Raptor has definitely made it a bit more difficult. I think you would like Zen 0.
Inside the Dragon's Pit as well. Is now Clear going aggressive onto Shiu. Gets inside the mist, but I don't know whether he wants to be here. Might have to flash and does indeed do so. He's got teleport though, Clear does not. So have started it up. Beryl and aiming moving in. We do have a Sejuani.
Okay, that Brown Wolf was shit.
The ulti from Kellen goes completely wide though. And Lucid just
Alistar steals the dragon!
Manages to
what?
pick it up because he just collects himself a smite. Now the equalizer is
Did he have smite?
all of them still. They're able to get themselves
Did he have smite? I saw him ghost. There's no way he had smite. Oh no, it was Kellen who ghosted, right? Someone ghosted. I thought they didn't have smite. Unless they had ghost and smite. Holy fuck, Beryl. Watching Caedrel stream is different after I got completely outdrafted by him. I think the game 2 draft was a rough one for us. But there's always a Sally draft in at least one game of a series. Actually, you know what? We'll say it was an Odo draft. Oh, I swear to God, Odo planned the whole Game 2 draft from pick the ban. He was so passionate about it. I just said, you know what? Odo, you go fuck crazy. That was clean by Beryl. Let's see how annoying it is for Gwen to play against Alistar. Oh, DK actually won the fight. DK won it. What did Vikla do? Where was the road? Where was the road?
I am very tanky jungler right now.
Yeah, well, Emperor's Divide going to come on through there.
I feel like Yone can always buffer the Azir ult.
Holds the door, but can he keep himself alive?
Oh, this looks kind of cooked for DK, not gonna lie. Is it cooked?
Picks up the kill, but now he's in trouble. The headbutt, the heroism here from Beryl is not enough.
Okay, not too cooked. Not too cooked.
Well and truly in the wrong spot. 1 for 1 is
I feel like Vikla's not reading the game, so we'll take that. Oh, he's losing his bot wave now and his bot tier 1. Just because he ran up the river and just looked at them.
as they did lock down that kill, and that's a teleport in. Man, they
Oh,
really
maybe
want to kill
is he
Showmaker.
cooked
They
here?
have
If Brown
wanted to
Q
kill him
hits,
for a very long time. Vicklet doesn't have ult.
sidestep it.
Kellen's going to come on over and try and lock this guy down. Maybe they could get it. Yeah.
Clear should be able to clear the wave.
To make his way over. Lucid's hanging around though. If they get a steal here, this would be an absolute travesty.
Well, Rift Herald is just going to have a swim. As we can see here, Xiu moving on over, but Diablo gets on top of him. Aiming has turned
Xiu was griefing.
Flash out from Xiu, but
What? Diablo did that?
Diablo.
Really? Why?
Fucking
rat.
Oh
my god. He just doesn't stop clicking forwards, does he? Look at him. No wonder they're in the McDonald's group, bro. This is just a fucking game of tennis. Like, what is Xiu's goal there? What is he doing? 4,000 assists?
And that is the sort of fight
Holy
you want to
shit.
get the 4,000 assists.
Bro, Kellen's been in he's
like that.
5th in he's above the light. Holy shit. Kellen. Ah, yes. The classic LCK. Atakan has spawned, we must right click it.
As the exhaust does come down, Pulverize connects onto Clear, but you can see Xiu is dead, and he gets it in the 1v4. Finally, he does
oh my
go
god,
down,
aiming had the
1 for 1.
ultimate, and
That's
top tier
not
2 is
what
dead.
DK were looking for,
Just
because
open,
Vickler
just
is
open,
taking
just
in a
open.
turret
Just
here on
open,
this
just
top side
open.
of
The game is
map.
unplayable. Enemy
And
champs are
DK
too OP.
get nothing but
Just
the
open.
scraps.
But can Riot fix their game? What is this? Red side rumble, less damage. Haven't addressed it, haven't fixed it for 2 weeks, 3 weeks. Mel, disabled for 2 weeks, 3 weeks. When are they gonna fix it? Can we fix it? There's a problem, guys. Hello, hello, 2 problems. Can you fix it?
Super clutch there.
Where's the fix?
All the rest of the team had to
Oh, they'll do it next patch. Oh, then we'll do it next patch. Can you just fucking run the update? Open up the PC, drop into the office, open up the TR, click the button, apply the code, boom, job done. Go home.
How is Miramana?
DK's losing because Red Side Rumble's weak.
Good news here for DK.
On the back of that play, just trusting his mechanics, no cleanse, just outplays.
Well, there's
Oi,
the
nice by
knockup
Shoemaker.
onto Callen, and he's just
Very nice.
exploded. When Showmaker does decide to do stuff, it looks real good.
Yeah, I was talking so positively. I'm like, oh, being Fearx in a great position. Their support gets exploded. Oh,
Vickler finds
He just
the
roaded my
flash on the
Alistar.
two of them.
Can we do
Great
something
headbutt
about that?
to try and taxi barrel
The
out,
fuck is
but
Vic
he's so
Lamont doing?
incredibly low.
Lucid, you
That's
ulted into a
brilliant
stopwatch.
studies there from Vickler to
Where's
avoid the
Showmaker
glacial
gone? He
prison,
just
and
left.
Lucid has to flash against
How is he
Caedrel once
one-shotting my
again.
Varus?
Clear is fighting
Where's
a
my
difficult
Yone?
fight.
It's a
Will be able to
4v5.
take one, but Xiu
And
this time
Yone
is gonna
left.
punish him. And
What's
Diablo
Vic Lamont
will
doing?
try and
Kill
take
him.
another one down as Xiu in no man's land. And Showmaker gonna get flashed on there by Raptor. Does have
Where
to
did
flash
Showmaker
himself
go?
away.
yeah, but what's the help?
Oh, that's a monster
Fearx
flank.
looking for a bit of an angle as the
And everything
equalizer
missed.
goes down there as well. Vickler diving towards Xiu, but he
Vic
may
Lamont
have
dead.
drove too far as Showmaker snaps himself
1 for
back.
1.
Mid laner for support though, decent trade here for DK.
There's
As
no towers
Raptor
here.
and Kellen looking for an angle. Teleport back available here for Xiu as well, who can recharge that health bar, aiming with the cleanse, but still going to get slowed down. Crescent Guard, that allows DK to disengage. And there is the teleport back in. Clear once again, closing
Knock
the
up.
gap to exhaust down onto Showmaker, and Clear is just a man possessed in this game. This
Just
guy
open it.
is a monster.
Enemy is here, plays like Sally, but the game's lost. I swear to God, if I ever see Lucid locking Sejuani again, we're gonna have a problem. And you won't like it when I'm angry. Rare good Showmaker game into loss. Just go game 2 and put the TF in the bag. But who did this draft for DK? Like, we need to fucking arrest someone for this draft. Like, they just need to be arrested.
And so they were left adrift.
Because we're playing Rumble, Sejuani, Yone, Varus, Alistar. 4 melee champs into 5 OP champs into melee
Really
champs.
nice.
In a good position. There's a lot of engage on D+.
Okay,
It's the zoning.
we're losing to that, by the way. Hello.
Sometimes you want to press R, and guess what? Kellen pressed R. It's okay.
Guys,
Raptor
we're losing
taking
to
out
this.
the turret
Hello.
for a very long time.
Hello, they can't even click a
Kellen
tier
there
2.
as well.
We're
He
losing.
just gives
You're
it the
losing
door.
this, by the way.
Diablo does eventually.
What do you think about the LCK format?
I feel like that
I don't
does
mind the
alleviate
summer
some of
format.
pressure.
I don't know, I'm in 2
Like
headspaces.
a Hextech Soul
I understand
too.
why every split is like a different format, because you want to keep things interesting.
And I also
But
think
I
that
also
as
am on the
much
side
as
of like,
I favor how
it's
BNK
very hard for
interacts
regular
with
viewers,
instructions in these
for
5v5s.
non-regular viewers to
There's
keep up when they
always
want to
just
tune in,
a
when they have no
Showmaker
idea what the
ult
fuck's
on
going on,
rotation
if the
blows
format's
up
changing
within
every
the
split.
game angle. That is
Which is
always
kind of
a
what happens across.
possibility,
I mean,
so
let's just say
there's
the MSI format was dog shit from the LCK, because there was no finals. But the other formats,
get some vision over there.
they're not as bad as the Western like formats for like the LEC or the LTA. But a non-regular doesn't care whatsoever. Yeah, but I guess an easy way to describe it is like I don't watch football, but I'm pretty sure if I just type in Premier League standings, I can see who's winning. But if you do that in the LCK, you kinda see who's winning, but then you're like, wait, why is this team here in that group? And then what does it mean if they win that group? What happens to the loser if they like who gets knocked out of where to start the what? You know, it's not actually it's not a standings. It's like a separate two-group system.
As Raptor is on
I guess that's
ward.
different, right?
Gonna get headbutted back. That's on cooldown. When becomes lightning is coming on over.
Yeah, there is a standings, but you know what I mean, right?
One of the silly.
Like, why is there two groups? How does that work? Does the top 5 lock playoffs already? Is it only one team from the bottom group that goes through? Who gets knocked out?
We should just dive the tower now. And
why is there 3 regular season best of 3s instead of 2?
You know,
that has been a voice that's been missing.
Maybe it's that.
I think it's fine though. Their format's fine. Yeah, the game's over by the way. DK lost. DK lost. I'm from the future.
But I feel like Clear might be in trouble though.
Yeah, there's the knock-up, connects onto the Gwen as the exhaust is going to be put on cooldown. That could be a big deal, and in fact, he's just dead. Lucid collects it.
Oh no!
Just as this
maybe they won't win if they force Baron right now, DK. If you fucking force the Nash, hello. Force the fucking Baron. Blast Cone Barrel.
Diablo's health bar as well.
No, stop jumping around like it's trampoline park.
Cones for days here for Beryl to try and get himself back in. As there is the flash to try and
let's
lock
get
down
Love that for us.
Can he get the equalizer down? The answer's no, but the Baron just goes over to DK. They're happy to collect that. Now 4 versus 4 on the Rift.
Now
Purple
leave.
Buffs secured. And I love that. Use Shield.
You can fight, by the way. You can fight. 100% you can fight.
Yourself a Baron against the
like that is
play. Headbutt back from the Pigeon is okay. That's a decent amount of damage to come on through there. Onto Raptor is aiming himself into a better position, but the Cow's still going to go down.
Lucid's dead.
I think if Lucid can get himself out, it might be all right. But Diablo,
there's no way Azir just WEQ'd over a wall with no flash and then got headbutted away instead of absolutely one-shot in a combo. There is no way that just happened.
They take away a lot of Barons and
trying to get some damage onto Raptor here, but it looks like it will be.
Like, bro, get Vic Lamont on this Azir, please. It's criminal what I'm seeing.
Back in the fray, and Shiu could just be dead here. Raptor almost destroyed his aim. He's not going to be.
Anything but. Now my stream broke now. Yep.
2,000.
They broke my game. They broke my stream.
Oh, these salmon just cannot get anywhere near up this waterfall. As B&K going to take away the second inhib. And looking to finish off this first game against D+ Kia. The Pulverize not going to connect there. Onto Vikla, finds him, goes golden, and down goes Showmaker. They collect their target.
Oh my god, Vikla's rolled!
As well, and oh my goodness, B&K, such dominance here in the early game. We'll skip the bit in the middle, and that late game was just beautiful. Man, don't give Clear Gwen.
DKOME, Cade Center, Shoemaker, I want my shoes cleaned. Men's shoes, soap, sponge, 07. That's how it's done. We're done hiding. Now we're shining like we're born to be, and Vikla will find them all. Poppy Wukong Pantheon Viban. What the fuck is going on? Okay, Orianna ban means Talia first pick. Orianna first pick means Talia. Orianna ban looks like Talia first pick. So obviously they thought ahead, right? DK ban Talia, Orianna being like, let's first pick Talia, but if they ban Talia, let's do this. Oof, I think DK is already ahead in draft. I think Trundle 1-2 there is not strong. It's a strong jungler though, but it might end up being useless, because I feel like when you're first picking Yunara, you're probably going Jarvan on your team, or Nocturne on your team, and you're playing an Enchanter somewhere, or Rakan. Trundle Kai'Sa. Ooh, Ryze I like a lot for DK.
Then the Kai'Sa can really do some work.
I do like the Ryze. Rakan is kind of hard to pick now though. Maybe just Ryze plus Nocturne, Ryze plus Jarvan, Ryze plus... What do you think in Lucid? Don't you dare pick Maokai. Nocturne Z-Bands. What is Lucid gonna cook here? Because Lee Sin sounds kinda funky, but I don't know if I like it. Poppy's out. There's a jungler here somewhere. Why did people stop playing Gragas jungle? This is like a game where Gragas jungle just goes crazy hard. Is Gragas jungle that bad? Arion 4. So Nautilus is banned, which means they're blinding Rakan 100%. Oh, they're blinding Nico with Yunara. What? Is this a denial pick or what? Nico Yunara, I've never seen that lane. Is that a lane?
Pick, though,
I don't know what the jungle pick is. It has to be like Lee Sin or what. Jarvan is so fucking ass. Kindred is... Nidalee is... They're all... It's just a Lee Sin game or what? It's not the best Lee Sin game though.
Let's see what Beryl is going to be locking away for Lucid.
He has Rise at least. It's the only champ that works. Surely it's Caedrel, right?
Trundle is locked. Straightforward, pretty... almost vanilla. It's just we go forwards.
Earlier on.
Alright, DK, your champs are a lot more human now. You can play the game.
Yeah, I know.
Look at bot lane. Bot Diffy.
He's real.
Okay, lane swap.
Alright.
They will freeze that, I think.
Honestly,
is it true that teams supported by you are cooked, apart from Lost Ratones? I mean, Lost Ratones also cooked. But that's not true, no. IG is currently top 3 in the LPL, I believe. DK is currently top of the Rise group, I believe. Lost Ratones just won against Nord. And that's basically it, really. They're my teams. DK, IG, LR.
Showmaker gets the phase rush. There's the flash forward! Oh!
Boom! 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 Showmaker. Showmaker is having probably the best series so far that I've seen from him in a while. Even though they lost the first game, he was kind of frying.
It was almost like a gimme, you know?
But he is against Vic Lamont, which is like playing versus Sally sometimes, so
it was Scorch.
I'm happy for him, but
I mean, that's even more impressive because he had it calculated.
It's a good sign.
Things change.
Clear,
right?
you're not allowed to base.
The game changes.
Top 3 mid laners in the world right now, go. If I say my answer, you won't like it. I'll be honest. The top 3 mid laners right now, Faker, Chovy, in no particular order, Faker, Chovy, and Rookie. No, I think, honestly, I think Knight is fucking crazy right now. Every time I watch PLG, Knight is completely frying. So I would say Knight or Knight's probably up there. But if it was Worlds content, you know, we might have to slip Rookie in there somehow. Someone says it's the top 3 mids is Chovy, Rookie, Zeka. What? Right now? What? 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 No, I think honestly, I think it's Chovy, Faker, Knight actually. I'm down to hear other arguments, but from what I've seen in the last 3 weeks, which is the regular season of the summer split, I think those 3 are very strong. I feel like Faker's found his groove in like the global champs. Champs that can like roam. Clean, clean. Very clean. Very clean. Much better draft for DK, much more playable game. Baiting, 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 baiting. I'll pretend I didn't see that Shiru and we'll just say good side lane. No flash or anything, we'll say that, okay, deal?
Then just throwing a charm out.
Oh, just stealing it away. That's very frustrating. Still has kick if they do want to disengage. Gets the kick flash though. Delivers it.
Lee Sin Rise, baby.
One more auto would have been
Oi,
enough,
Beryl. Beryl. Perfect game so far from DK. You love to see it.
There are 4 people here, but now the Croc is going
clean.
to show up.
W out. Auto attack. We gotta dive this somehow, surely, Rent. Wait, Renekton based.
They got 1 save. Raptor's coming
Trundle's on the way though.
Oh dear, well, Raptor is going to come
Beryl
through.
dies.
There is
of course.
Beryl just dead.
Of course. Would you rather go into space or in the bottom of the ocean? I can't see anything in both of them, so I'd rather just keep watching DK Fearx.
3 builds have either been... Oh, seen a fight start.
Yeah, he doesn't have flash, guys.
Never mind, take me to the bottom of the ocean.
Jesus.
Maybe he says something in a little bit. Maybe he says something in a little bit. I don't know what to say, man. Thank you. Thank you for the gift subs. You're fucking crazy.
Showmaker collects that one. This Realm warps his way underneath this turret. That gets taken down as Vikla. That is not where
this game's
you want
completely
to be
won.
teleporting to, my...
I can't join a Spotify jam, bro. I'm watching the LCK. Which DK is winning. This game is completely won.
Doesn't feel, oh, never mind. It feels fantastic. Lucid now coming on over. There's the flash forward. Pop Blossom collects the 2
bro, Vic Lamont trying to charm aiming.
And he gets dove on top of. That's Vikla locking down that kill, and Beryl is dead at the same time. Clear likely to be taken down, and now Lucid has to flash, and Showmaker needs to get this damage down as she with the public execution, but it's not where it wants to be, and Showmaker just dead on them. They may have just found their way back into this game. There's the flash charm, and down do about
What the fuck just happened?
Just a huge overstep for the turret.
Just two men pushing mid, hitting the tower, top lanes listening to payphone. Jungle mid trying to kill Renekton. 3 plays at the same time. And then what, Showmaker can't kill the Renekton or what? Alright, listen up, DK. You fucking get the IE on this fucking Yunara and you stop inting. Shiwu, you're a passenger this game. Stop trying to fucking push side lanes. You just fucking group and be useful. Lucid, kick them away. Beryl, just follow aiming, please. Don't be weird. Just don't be weird. I want to watch Katie Helm Alive too, but I don't want to watch you get 2-0'd before it starts. There it is. There it is. GG. GG, well played. It's a DK win.
So hard.
The Yunara gets one shot, no she doesn't. Watch this.
Yes, I think that's what we were met with. Oh, clear?
Boom, pick.
Not sure
Dead.
what we're doing here. He gets rune prisoned and is now very, very low. Has to use the ulti. Pop Blossom collects too. They need to protect the president though. It's aiming. Oh, public execution! Catches Kellen! This is what this comp does. Just
back on my horse.
Killed as well.
Kai'Sa has 3 items too. So what? So what?
That whole time.
So what?
I'm not gonna lie, the fact immediately start moving on to the next one, there can't be really any hesitation.
Well, Hugh might be in a little bit of trouble. Does have to
no
flash.
tunnel.
Clear is coming in. They had no idea, and just pop goes the Ambassador. Flash Magnustorm comes through as the exhaust is down on the aiming, but it's a fantastic re-engage. Barrel's still likely to fall down though, and there is the Realm Warp to get. They spot him out.
Lucid steal it.
Over Deception doesn't quite go in here as Lucid. Very scary. There's the flash out of the way of the charm. And Showmaker trying to come on through. There is Clear diving on top of aiming. The pillar goes down. It's beautifully placed. But still, Showmaker is so dangerous. Diablo, Supercharger comes through and Showmaker is just being kited. And then
they were 5k up! They were 5k up! Caught! Aiming, do the thing. Aiming, you need to do the thing. We're losing. Hello. Shiwu is a Shiwu is a fucking bot this series. Lucid is a fucking bot. Showmaker's champ can't carry versus their range and stuns. Top jungle is insanely gapped. How is Vikla 2k gold up on you? How has that happened?
Could become a problem.
You're 2k gold down to Vikla. Hello.
But he is 5.
This can't happen
0 damage. 3 grubs is so useless. What is this?
He's likely to risky call.
Fearx, give up your Nexus. Give it to me now.
I think it's easier to identify
Double pink in the brush. That's just a DK strat there. Just gotta make sure it's not warded. And then lose both of them. Raz, that's a good idea. Raz says, what if you could move your Nexus in league like in StarCraft? Oh my god, it could be like 40 minutes in, you're getting backdoored. You could just like pick it up and run top lane with Nunu. And just like kite them around the map. Oh my god. And you can put it next to like the dragon and defend it while you're doing the dragon.
I don't know.
Holy shit, that sounds epic. That actually sounds epic. You need a champion that can either repair towers, buff them, or carry the Nexus. That sounds fucking funny.
Okay, well, Vikla is going to dive forward, doesn't find the charm as Lucid trying to get out of there. He's so low. Killer Instinct comes down.
Oh, Beryl! That did nothing!
Awesome, but followed up with an absolutely beautiful Magnet Storm. And BNK are just saying, nah, it's not about the objectives. We heard from Orcsy, you're supposed to kill Nexuses. And that's exactly what they're going to do. Or is it Nexi? They're going to kill some Nexi. This is the second one. And it's a 2-0. Wolf knew. The only one of us that knew and now has another customer for his pizza, which I think you should just buy it anyway because it's delicious. I think I've still got one in my freezer. But BNK, a glorious week for them. 2-0 now over DK. And they broke the streak on top of everything.
They did. And honestly, I think hugely impressive, especially the second game where it looked like they were kind of cooked for a good portion of it, able to bounce back, able to find the window in. Just some impressive team fighting and a clear focus on what they needed to do as a unit to bounce back in this one.
All right. D+, definitely a lot of work to do. We kind of knew that there was going to be a lot of work to do for this squad, but their woes continue here. Vikla having a good time. I think the Ahri kind of redeemed itself towards the end of that game.
You know what it was? It was Castakiz, because you started talking about how you like Ahri.
Well, I still don't like it, but it worked here in this composition. And honestly, maybe she just has a much better catching glove. You know?
Yeah.
Because if the game is thrown, she's very good
We
at
just lost
collecting
to
it.
Vic.
And Kellen
They just lost to
hits his
Vikla.
milestone today,
What?
and augments that with a 2-0 victory
What?
over
It's
First
summer
in the
split.
group. And this could be a big
It's
deal.
summer
this
split.
could be the difference between
And you're losing to
DK
Viklamont.
being in
How?
In first in this Rise group or being in second place, because that's putting BNK 2 matches ahead of Bro now. Right on the heels of DK.
I mean, I feel like this keeps the hopes alive of BNK Fearx to chase down D+, but the main thing is it really opens that gap up ahead of Bro. I think Bro, you're not going to catch, you're going to struggle at least to catch.
They gotta
BNK
get their
Fearx
shit
at
together.
this point.
The
2 series
DK
gap
fall
is
off this year,
hard
it
to
just like,
find, and
at
with
one
BNK
point they
Fearx
gotta
in this
pick it
form,
up,
finding
right?
series
They
wins
were
against
here, and now
D+,
they're just doing
it's
this.
going to be a little bit of a struggle.
They're just in free fall. Every month, it's another free fall.
I think some of the
Can we
setups early
fucking...
on,
When are we gonna...
especially how easy Slayer
When are we
was
gonna...
next to- well, this
Where's
was
the...
all for a
I thought it was today. I thought
Very
today was the...
unnecessary,
But it's not.
I
It's
feel.
just more free fall.
Didn't need to do all this just for a mere gromp, and yet they did. But then here, aiming with a humongous overstep, Beryl also was there, so I feel like he shares some of the blame. The team all funneled in to try and respond, and they just lost so much more than they needed to. The objective bounty, so many kills, so many shutdowns. Previously, he was one of the big underperformers on this roster, so, you know, we've seen him have great performances in previous years. I think a lot of us were wondering where that player was. Today we saw him, so I'm just hoping we see a continuation.
And maybe
this level of form is very what we've missed.
Yeah, absolutely. And maybe it's because he's against one of his old challenge buddies in Shiu, who he was facing off against, I believe, at the same time, although Shiu did come in a little bit later. So maybe that gave him that level of confidence. He's like, I remember the player that I once
Today's
was.
the fucking worst day ever.
And he demonstrated it right here. Kind of like Robin Williams as Robin Hood when he finally discovers, sorry, as Peter Pan.
Yeah, I was about to...
Robin Hood, they're both green. Anyway, when he discovers that he's Peter Pan and starts crowing, flying around and stuff like that, that's exactly what Clear was doing today. That's my Steven Spielberg reference. And thankfully, we have an interview very soon to save me from this absolutely terrible reference after saying Clear way too many times.
It is a great film.
It is a very good film. Do you know a lot of people don't rate it very highly?
Really?
Yeah. It's one of those films that like it shaped my childhood, but
Same.
it's not like critically one of those films that people like.
Have you rewatched it recently?
Yeah, it's great.
Oh, I
It's
want it now
amazing.
because I haven't, and I'm like, does it hold up? I think I'm gonna now.
Speaking of hold up, let's go to the interview here with Clear.
The casters are dressed as
Thank
portals.
you very much, guys. This is Dear for the POM Interview translation. We're here with Clear on the side of BNK Fearx after that clean
That's a good one.
2-0 against D plus Kia. You overcame the trend and broke the losing streak. How do you feel? You know, we won against D plus Kia today. After I joined BNK Fearx, I don't think we've actually won against D plus Kia before, so I'm actually really proud that we were able to get that victory today. And I want to talk to you about the Game 1 draft. After they picked Yone, you guys banned Maokai and Vi instead of Sejuani. So for Xin Zhao's matchup, why did you think Vi was more troublesome than Sejuani? I think it's just comp-wise. It was just more troublesome to face Vi, and I believe that we just thought that it would be better to face Sejuani instead. And Game 1, your Gwen frontlining was quite impressive, so what's the idea to always be the one to engage? You know, during practice, I kept getting the feedback where I should be the one to show up and do something, so I really wanted to carry that out today. And the enemy blind picked Rumble, so what do you think of the Rumble Gwen matchup? I think that's a pretty common matchup, so I've been thinking about it, but I think each of these champions, they have their own roles, very, very distinct set roles, and you just have to carry your job out. What a huge comeback in Game 2. What do you think gave you the edge to win? No, we're starting from behind, but I think... you know that one mid-team fight? I wasn't there, but you know, I think just taking out all the Yunara's spells and just focusing her down was what really gave us the edge today. And your team fighting setup was really impressive today, and DK's tends to be pretty strong head-on as well, but You outpowered them today, so what is BFX's teamfighting secret? I think we have our own approach about the gameplay, which is let's just make sure that teamfighting is what we focus on, doing well. So I think I'm honestly getting sick and tired of hearing, oh, we need to focus on the team fight. Team fight is everything. And I think we're just that good at team fighting because we just focus on it so much. And Kellen has reached 4,000 assists in the LCK. Would you like to congratulate him? You know, whenever Kellen is in the team, he just kind of felt like player one, but when I saw his milestone, I was pretty impressed. So I would like to say congratulations on your big milestone, 4,000 assists. That's incredible. And your next opponent is CN Fearx. What is your mindset? No, we're on a really good momentum right now, so I want to make sure that we keep on trying and keep on performing well and take DN Fearx down as well. And that's the end of the interview with Clear, and back to the space. Thank you.
Thank you, dear, as always, for that awesome translation. Great to hear from Clear, who also had a fantastic series this time around. And one guy just gets it. Is he the prophet? Is he the GOAT?
I wasn't even here last week. I watched the games, though. I watched the games.
Yeah, I was here. I didn't really
Why are people thinking D+ is going to be out shot call? He's high-fiving because he saw my pred and he was like, Wolf Truss. I can't really say I really agreed with Ryu's drafting in the second game. We'll get to that later. But, you know, B&K, the shot calling came through. Clear, hyper-aggressive in this series. Great Gwen, great Renekton. Vikla looking back in form.
Yeah, and also the thing is, they're not chain inting anymore. They cut off.
That helps.
Yeah, I think that.
Plus, on the other hand.
Yeah, but yeah, as you mentioned,
Toxic.
I guess the decision making is not there. We keep talking about how they develop their decision making in games, especially in the mid game. We could see how they really wanted to make the team fight. It's a lot more clear.
It was very clear. Let's take a look at the comments here and the votes as well. Ends up being a 5 out of 13 here.
Whoa.
You guys went for not clear, but at least 5 of them did. Maybe Atlas is going to be very cross with you guys.
Yeah.
Is Vikla back?
I think Vikla is back.
Really?
Also, I have a little bit of voter's remorse, kind of remembering some of those Gwen plays in Game 1. I think if we did POG, it's Vikla Game 1, right? And then it's Clear Game 2, but Clear making a big impact in both games. Either way, I'm just happy to see Vikla playing well again. Sure, there were still some mistakes by him. It was not a perfect series by any means, but making those clutch plays can sometimes be the difference maker between a loss and a win in a series like this.
I was impressed when actually Vikla had the Rumble in the Game 1. He had no vision, but he actually went for Rumble even though he didn't have the vision. So that means he already know what he had to do in that kind of situation, which makes me satisfied.
Yeah, I think that the glow up for Vikla is very apparent, and maybe that's part of the reason why you guys wanted to vote for him. Your Kaisa is always such a pleasure to watch. Diablo getting some votes here as well. And I mean, his Kaisa was good, just didn't feel like the main character for us, but still a very strong play. And Bessa, Yunara, I've been on the Rift for 14 years. That's Pony's always got the bangers.
True say, true say.
Prehistoric champion here. Lane phase, check. Engage, check. What can't this man do? He's just Kellen.
Can he fly, though? I don't think he can fly.
No, not really.
Not unless he's playing like
I think that's one of the things he can't do. So
yeah.
I think we figured it out. But another good one.
Valdez, quick response.
Yeah, I was really on the ball there. We wanted to talk about this draft, guys.
Yeah,
what happened here?
I want to maul a little bit because they did win, but when they banned Talia instead of Yunara with Wukong gone, Orianna gone, Azir gone, Yone is gone, there's not a lot of engage to catch a Yunara in this game. Aiming still gave them the opportunity to do it anyways, but this shouldn't have happened, right? They played Trundle here blind, and then they didn't ban the Lee Sin. To Ryu's credit, Zed is Lucid's most played champion at 2 to every other champion he played before this was 1.
Yeah.
And he also did 0% win rate, 0 and 1 on Lucid on Lee Sin before this, but don't give him the Lee Sin. It's great into Trundle. It's super mobile. I don't like this draft at all for B&K. You picked Kaisa into Yunara. Why did you do it?
But
automatically lane swapped out.
let me tell you, but I still think that they did such a great job on like Trundle jungle. Whenever I see Trundle jungle in your Rise group, they struggle a lot because they have no setup. But you did know that we just need a lot of setups, and I think that's gonna help. And that did help. They had Ari engage, they have Renekton, they have Rel. So even though they were kind of behind in the early game, it was a lot easier to make the plays in the mid game. And we're gonna see the team fight in the mid lane as well. And that's the reason why you picked many engages here.
Another reason why there might have been some top voters in POM is because the difference in performance between our top laners in this series was pretty large. She was caught in isolation a ton. He was looking for so many optimistic flanks when D+ lost control of the game and was punished. And this was another situation like that. As, I mean, there's this play here. There's the
okay, thumbnail's done.
Aiming steps way too far forward and gets caught. Like D+ makes so many haphazard decisions. Now in this situation, it's quite desperate. There's this scenario, right? They don't have any vision. Very difficult to actually contest this.
Chad, what do you think about thumbnail?
Yeah, and again, it was great decision making from BNK again. They didn't finish the Nash. They didn't go for 50-50. They turned and then secured the Nasher. Like all these small
I feel like it encapsulates how I feel.
The missing part from the Rise group, and now we are seeing a lot more from these teams, and this definitely shows that they are actually improving.
You can see how
it encapsulates how I feel.
To get to Yunara.
Explain
like,
the art.
Like, I'm the only one.
Well, it says where legends are born. And then I put the memento thing, don't believe his lies, because they keep telling me the legends are born and I keep believing them. But I need to remember that there's no legends here, we're just dog shit. So I feel like there's a good memento reference there on their slogan.
Yeah, something I really
then we got the Fnatic DK comparison, of course, always throw games with a gold lead. Then we got this reactionary phase to us having a lead and throwing it away. You know it's never going to be a winning game no matter what DK does. And then I put gold ship in there because it's the gold ship week, and
we're gonna look at other let's take a look at the Rise
gold ship's cool.
Because all of a sudden,
and then I put worst ever and the
the double digits here is BNK Fearx, only 3 series behind DK.
That's my art
There
piece.
is a chance they take the first spot.
I did mention that the winner of this match is going to Worlds, and I'm waiting for BNK.
DK still first in the Rise group though.
To go Worlds.
It could happen. D+ has been known to go to Worlds quite a few times since
Wait,
they
volume increase?
entered the LCK. In fact, almost every single time until very recently. But BNK right now looking to be the better team. I think D+ have a lot of issues that remind me of DNF. Like, they can get a lead, they can generate early game advantages, but then aren't able to capitalize on them. DNF yesterday looked a little bit more coordinated than what we saw from D+ today. I know that's crazy to say, but it feels like it's the truth.
Yeah, I mean, that's why form is so important. That's why your mental stability and your teamwork and your coordination is also important, because you can have results like this. But guys, up next, we are going to have the Legend Group match. It will be KT Rolster up against Home Life Esports. You won't want to miss it. We'll see you then.